Hey, to my CEOs, my bosses, and to my creative entrepreneurs. How are you this evening? Yes, it's me, Brand B, Bridget L. Hill. I want to first apologize and let you know that I truly missed being able to be with you this past week in Detroit. I was so looking forward to it, but through nature, my health said no, you cannot go, and I ended up spending the a few days with a few cute doctors and one little tiny little doctor. She was so sweet, but the all clear. I am ready to go. All tests were back negative, so that's a plus, especially during this time. Um, just when you start to get going, it seems like it's always something that just comes up and wants to push buttons or kick down doors and stop you. Those obstacles. That's what I like to talk about. And that's the message that they didn't want you to get. So, you know what? I decided to come on here and record it for you just so you could know who I am, why I am, and what I love doing. The first question I always like to start with is, do you know who you are? It was the first question that my broker asked me. Do you know who you are? I told him, of course I do. He said, well, then if you know who you are, who else knows who you are? How many people in different cities, in different states, different countries know who you are or know what your product is or what your service can do? That's what I'm here to show you. That's what I want to talk to you about. Branding is key. And I know everybody thinks that when you get into business, it's about the credit. Yes, the credit is important. But if you don't have a product or a service that's going to take you to the next level, if you don't have something that's going to set you apart and make your mark in this world to get you those dollars that you want to get to be able to produce that revenue, then it's all for naught. The reason why I talk about who are you is because it was a point in time when I didn't want nobody to know my name. I used to get so frustrated. People be like, "Oh, I know her." I'd be like, "No, you don't. What's my middle name?" They'd be like, right. You don't know me. You know of me. But guess what? Now I'm in a day and a stage and a time. I want everybody to know my name. So that's why I branded myself. Brand B. That's me. Yes, we need everybody to know who we are. We need them to be able to just say, oh, yes. So I encourage you. I want to talk about impact. I want to talk about how you're going to impact the world, the economy, your community, your friends, your family in 2023. It's time out for just being meager. You got to come at it. You got to be ready to kick down doors. I forget which rap prophet said that. You know what I'm saying? I think it was Biggie. Kick down the door. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me come back. We are trying to be professional here. Yeah, I got a little hood hustle side to me. I think we all do. That's what makes us the creative entrepreneurs and savvy people that we are, to be able to jump into this world, to be able to say, yes, I'm going to make this happen. Yes, I got this. I got what they need. I want you to take a minute. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to imagine you have the next big product, the next greatest service. And I want you to realize that I'm waiting on you. Your friends and family, they're waiting on you. The community around you, waiting on you. Hell, let's keep it real. You're waiting on you. I need you to step back, revamp, revisit, reset. Look at the plan. Tell me what your business needs. Ask yourself, what is it I really need? Is it the money? Or do I need to revamp and reset and relook at this plan, this product? How can I make it better? How can I set it apart, make it so different that when I come out the box, everybody be like, yeah, yes, that's what you need. That's exactly what you need. That's called branding. That's setting yourself apart. That's making the difference. Trust me. In today's world, that's who you gotta be. I'll tell you a quick little story. I'm not going to hold you long because I know most times you know videos, you want to watch it. And if I'm not up here watching Tui and doing my jugga jug, I'm boring. Okay, so I'm not going to hold you. But what I am going to tell you is this quick little story. I was this person who set out, thought, oh, I can cook. Everybody used to want me to cook for them. Everybody. My restaurant is actually called Full Flavor. But when I started Full Flavor, selling sunglasses. And all I did was go to New York. I would come back. I was buying the glasses for $2. I was coming back selling them for $5. The nicer glasses was $3, so I was coming back selling them for $7, $7.50, depends on who it was. Sometimes I sold them for $10. Don't tell nobody. They probably done broke the glasses and got some more. Whatever. But then I got this brownie mix. Got the brownie mix. Box was this big, commercial size. I'm thinking, what am I gonna do with this brownie mix? Took the brownie mix, whipped it up, had some other stuff in the kitchen, whipped it up, put 4 layers to it. Guess what I did? I went to the park. I popped that trunk. Yes, I did. I was selling sunglasses, I was selling short sets, and I was feeding them brownies. Yes, Full Flavor came to life out the back of my trunk. I had to set myself apart. I had to be Full Flavor. At the time, everything was about the flavor. Flavor Flav, uh, flavor in your ear. Everything was talking about flavor. So to me, it was a no-brainer. But it didn't set me apart. What finally set me apart was when I started taking my recipes and I started adding that extra. And I started doing things just a little bit different. Everybody sell macaroni and cheese, greens, green beans, fried chicken, baked chicken, and ribs. Everybody. But what's different about yours? See, I had to get that special sauce. I got a special sauce. And that I don't even tell people. Did you hear me not give you the ingredients to the brownie? The brownie has 4 layers. Guess what? It was so good. Everybody that would bite into it, they'd be like, ooh, what is in this? Kids was like, Mom, you got to change the name. So guess what it's known as? The Ooh Wee Brownie. Don't even try to go there. It's already copyrighted. Yes, I stay on top of the game. But I'm saying all of this because I want you guys to focus for 2023. How can you bring your product, your service out of the box? How can you set yourself so far apart that when somebody looks at what you have, they say they gotta have it? I think it was Pookie. He had to have it. I don't want you to want that kind of have it, but I want the people to want your product so bad, they gotta have it. One last thing I want to share with you. My mother's name is Esther Bryant. My mom is the truth. Everything that I am, all that I know, I've learned from her, and I learned from my grandmother, Minnie Pittman. I tell you this because my mother met a lady named Christina Jenkins. My mother taught cosmetology, and she also did hair on the side. When her and Christina linked up, Christina saw the business savvy in my mother, and she said, I want you to manage my business. This business was a multi-million-dollar business. Yes, right in the state of Ohio. Christina's hair weave. She copyrighted it. She created it. The sew-in hair weave. I thought I was cold at it back in the day, baby. I would go, whoa, 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 whoa. It's probably why I still like wearing wigs to this day. But I'm telling you, Christina was the truth. And I believe Miss Christina died in like 2003. But Miss Christina's hair weave is still in the game. She made an impact with her hair weave. She was working for a place in Chicago, a wig distributor, and they made wigs. And she saw what they did, and she thought, if they can make wigs like this for people to put on, I just want to extend the hair and make it look natural. Because she thought wigs look so unnatural. And back in the 40s and whatnot, they did, and in the 50s. So that's what she did. She created the hair weave. So that's why I encourage you, and I hope that I'm inspiring you to change your brand, to take your product to the next level where you are making an impact. Impact. I'm going to leave you with this. It means forceful. It means to come upon. It means to strike something and make a difference. I encourage you, take 2023 by storm and make an impact. I look forward to seeing you. Detroit, I'm coming. Just because I didn't get to make it this past week, don't mean I'm not coming. Because I must go and get me some Motor City Soul Food and get my oxtails. I always get the oxtails there. So I'm coming. Not just so I can get the oxtails, but I'm coming so I can see you. I want to be able to touch, meet, and empower every entrepreneur around this world. That is my mission. That is my vision, to take the wisdom from my failures, from my successes, from all walks of the entrepreneur world that I've been through, and give it back to you. If I can do that, then I've done more than enough. I want to wish you a happy holiday, and I want to tell you I'll see you soon. Have a good one.